Today on Zoom. Today we're going to be making apple crisp. Just put them all in there. With all the brown sugar and everything, because that's going to be nice and crispy too. I like to build airplanes. My favorite part of making this plane is getting to fly it.
But tubby cubbing double double lovong.
Yabble cubbin trouble trouble bravo love yabble tubber tubbies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Go!
Wow. Head. Go Ray!
Oh,
Wow, go Ray! Funding for Zoom is provided by the National Science Foundation, America's investment in the future, and
The Corporation for Public Broadcasting.
and by contributions to your PBS station.
From viewers like you.
Thanks! Woohoo! Come on, guys.
I'm Ray.
I'm Caroline.
Hey, I'm Claudio.
I'm Elisa.
I'm Jessie. I'm Jenny. I'm Zoe. We're all plugged into one world now.
So let's talk.
We want to hear from you. Come on, give it a try. And if you like what you see, turn off your TV and do it. Zoom. Come on and zoom. Come on and zoom. Come on and zoom on, zoom. Come on and zoom. Come on and zoom. Come on and zoom. Come on and zoom. Zoom.
Aaron B. of Chandler, Arizona, emailed this singer. 2 people lie on their stomachs with a soft ball between their heads. They have to try and stand up, keeping the ball between their heads, and without using their hands. Okay, ready? This is going to be fun.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. All right, do you got it?
I think we can use our hands to help stand up. Ready?
Maybe if we put both of our hands down near your shoulders.
Stand. Roll it to your forehead.
Stand up. Push. Stand up.
Yeah! Woo! Got it! Yes!
How'd you guys do that?
All right, watch. Do it again. Stand up. Roll to your forehead.
Oh, almost. Okay, let's try it. Okay. How about we just put our legs right head, stand up on the...
We got it, Jen!
Yes. Good job, guys. Here we go again. I don't know. What if we lay down our... Okay. You ready? You can do it first? Want to have a race? Okay. Ready? On your mark. You set. Go. Got it. Give me 5. Just try. Good job. What's up? What's up? If you could be anyone in history, who would you be? I would be George Washington because I think it would be cool to be the first president. Alexander Graham Bell because I love talking on the telephone.
I would be Eleanor Roosevelt because she did a lot of good things for people, and I would like to do a lot of good things for people, too.
John Quincy Adams because he's my ancestor and because he's a president. If I could be anyone in history, I would be Rosa Parks because she stood up for the rights of people like her. Joan of Arc because she stood up for what she believed in and she died honorably.
Harriet Tubman because she saved slaves from slavery and she brought them to freedom.
Abraham Lincoln because I know everything about him and I want my face on the $5 bill. I don't want to be anybody in history because they all died. Hi, and welcome to Cafe Zoom. Today we're going to be making apple crisp, sent to us by Maria F. of Belmar, New Jersey. Here's what you need. 4 large apples, brown sugar, flour, white sugar, cinnamon, 2 tablespoons of melted butter, and an egg. Okay, the first thing you need to do is preheat your oven to 375 degrees. Just make sure you have an adult to help you with this if you're not allowed to use the oven. Okay, then you take your apples and peel and slice them just like this. I'm going to use a slicer for the last one because it's kind of easier and it's faster. Or you could just use a knife. Ooh. Okay. There. And then add the apples into the bowl with the rest of them. Just like this. Make sure you don't put the core in there. Okay. Then you take your apples and your half a cup of brown sugar. And you just put it right with the apples. And you just mix and mix and mix up. Just mix it all together like this. Then put this aside and take a different bowl and a fork. You're going to mix together 1 cup of flour and 3/4 cup of sugar. Just mix it right in there. And a teaspoon of cinnamon. Ah, that smells good. Okay, and then you just mix it all together. It should make like a brown, powdery kind of mixture. Okay, then beat together 1 egg and 2 tablespoons of melted butter. Just like this. Just use this fork right here. And just mix it all together. This is kind of gooey, but when it's all cooked and ready, it'll taste good. Okay. After you've done that, add it to your dry ingredients. There you go. And just mix this all together. And this will be your topping, so it's nice and crispy. And it should look like this. Okay. Then you take your apples and you put them in a baking pan. Just like this. Just put them all in there. With all the brown sugar and everything, because that's going to be nice and crispy too. And then you add your topping, which is the dry ingredients and the melted butter. I'm going to do it the old-fashioned traditional way. My hands. This should feel powdery when it does. This is going to be really good. I'm just going to put it all over. Make sure you wash your hands like I did before this. Okay. Then, put my hands off. Then you take your baking pan and put it in the oven for 30 to 40 minutes, or until the apples are soft and the topping is golden brown and crisp. Okay. Just like this. Here's some I made earlier, and when it's done, it should look like this. This recipe will serve about 6 people. You can make this with all kinds of other fruits too, like blueberries, peaches, strawberries, to make blueberries, peaches, strawberries crisp instead of apple crisp. Make your own combination. Now comes the best part, eating. Bon appetit.
Aber yabu abamamo stubborn, but it's tubby coming yabu sabo labang.
Yabu kabin trouble trouble, bravo love yabin tubber tubbies.
Habarabi, abba gabba trouble gabba trouble gabba bubble trouble. Abba coming home with it, abba lovey loving gabber.
Abba, papa cervix shovin. Hello, my name is Andrew. I'm 10 years old. I live in Minneapolis, Minnesota. like to build airplanes. My favorite part of making this plane is getting to fly it. Kids can actually make them on their own. You need balsa wood to make a balsa wood flyer. The reason you use balsa wood is because it's lightweight and it can fly better, and because balsa wood can also be very strong. You need a propeller that you can find at your hobby store, and you need a rubber band, you need glue, and we have tissue paper. The tissue paper is this part right here, and it's actually the skin of the wings, because if you didn't have the tissue paper on there, it just could plunk right on the ground. I like planes because they're fast. This is the pattern I used to cut my wood the right shape and size. I got the pattern for the plane at a hobby store. What we do is we cut out the balsa wood to fit this shape. After I cut it, then I glue it and then I pinned it so while it was drying it would stay. You don't want to use a lot of glue because it takes forever to dry. And now I'm putting the glue onto my finger and I'm smoothing it out on the stabilizer. And then what you do is you take this and you push this down and you leave it to dry. Well, after we've put the tissue paper that's been glued on, what we do is we put a little glue in the center. It's the body. And you glue the parts to the body. And then you put on the ailerons, then the propeller. This is the nail that holds the rubber band. This is the rubber band. And you start winding it up like this. When you think it's going fast enough, you kind of give it a little toss. The elevators can make the plane go up or down. The ailerons and the rudder help the plane to turn. I've made the tail fin straight, I've made the elevator straight, and I've made the ailerons straight. So that means it's going to fly straight. I'm going to experiment with something. The ailerons are up, the elevators are up, and the back tail fin is to the right. And I don't know what it's going to do. It turns, it turns, it turns some more. And it doesn't hit yet. And it hits. Can someone go out and get that? Goodbye. Hey, Ray.
Yeah?
Why did the elephants quit working at the zoo?
I don't know.
Because they got tired of working for peanuts. Peanuts?
Usually, if you drop a pen cap into water, it floats. Well, Aaron Kay of West Plains, Missouri, sent us instructions on how to get it to act like a submarine. You'll need a plastic bottle filled with water with a cap, and your pen cap submarine made from a pen cap, a paper clip, tape, and aluminum foil. First, take your pen cap and a small piece of aluminum foil, about this big, and put it into the end of the pen cap so it rests against the end. Most pen caps have these little holes. The aluminum foil will plug these holes up. So, here we go. No, it's not all the way in yet. Now it's all the way in. Yes, it is. Then, unbend your paper clip so it has a hook on the end, like this. Tape the paper clip to the stem of the pen cap using clear tape. Masking tape's too heavy because it gets filled with water. So, we want to use clear tape. Sometimes it's a good idea to test it out inside of a cup of water first to make sure it floats. This one does not seem to work, but I have others here that I made earlier that should work. Yes, this one works perfectly, which means it should work. If it's pointing with the paperclip going downward, then you know it works. Now, squeeze the bottle. See? It goes down when I squeeze it. easier to see why the pen cap goes down. I made a submarine earlier from a medicine dropper filled with colored oil. As you can see, when I squeeze the bottle, water is pushed up into the medicine dropper, making it go down. If you change something about this invention, do you think the pen cap will still act the same way? That's right, it's time to experiment. Think of a question that you want answered, like, what would happen if you used a bigger bottle? Would the pen cap still act the same way? Make a prediction, then change one thing, that's the variable, and test it out. Be sure to write down what you thought was going to happen and what actually did happen. When you're done, send your reports to Zoom.
Send it to Zoom!
Here's a poem by Claire C. of Montreal, Quebec, Canada. Chocolate Chip. My hamster's name is Chocolate Chip. When she eats, it goes straight to her hips. She tries to keep fit after every meal by running on her little blue wheel. My little hamster is so fat, I don't dare introduce her to a cat. Oh, that's really cute. Do you guys, and any of you have a hamster?
No. My sister's allergic to hamsters or gerbils.
I have 3 pets, though.
Really? What?
I have a snake, a cat, and a frog.
Oh, cool. I have a dog.
Oh, yeah, I know. I like your snake. I've been yours.
Melanie S. of Oakland, New Jersey, emailed us this riddle. Okay.
Yes, riddle. I love riddles.
What belongs to you, but is used almost entirely by other people?
Belongs to you, but is
Used by other people?
Is it an object?
No.
Is it like,
Your name.
Yep.
Oh, that was quick.
It is.
Because you do it, but everybody says your name.
Ah, that's so
everybody,
cool.
that's awesome. I like that one.
Okay, I have a letter. Dear Zoom, I think Zoom is so cool. I have something for you. If you had to be a famous person from history, who would it be and why? I would be Wilma Rudolph, because she won 3 gold medals. Sincerely, Shaniqua C. of Cleveland, Ohio. Do you guys know who Wilma Rudolph is?
No.
No.
She was in the Olympics and she won 3 gold medals.
Wow, good for her.
But, yeah, it's really good for her because when she was a kid, she had polio. What's polio?
It's a
like,
sickness.
Yeah,
Like
it's a
a bad
disease where
disease.
you lose, like, ability to lose, like, a limb, like, use a limb, like, her leg. She wasn't able to use her leg at all. She had, like, a brace on it.
Oh, wow.
And so she would always, like, walk around in a brace, and kids would make fun of her and stuff. But then she got her brace off, and she started running in high school. And then her coach kind of, like, brought her to the Olympics, and she won 3 gold medals.
Cool.
Awesome.
That's cool. I don't know who I would want to be.
Me either.
I'm pretty happy with myself right now.
Maybe a family member. I'd like to be like Abraham Lincoln because he helped like free slaves and make everybody equal. And he was really tall and I'm really short, so I'd like to be him.
Cool. Well, I got this package from Mary G. of Costa Mesa, California. Dear Zoom, can you do this project on TV? You take 2 paper plates and color them yellow. Then put the eyes, mouth, and nose on the paper plate. Then, when you are done, glue the 2 paper plates together. It can be a Frisbee. You can put a happy face on one side, and on the other side, put a sad face. Or you can put a happy face on both sides, or a sad face on both sides. Here they are.
Oh, those are cool.
Awesome. See? This one's got 2 happy faces. This one has a happy face on one side and a sad face on the other side.
Oh.
This one has a sad face on both sides.
Wait, do they go good?
I don't know. Should we try?
Oh, it does go pretty good. Let's see how far. Wow, those are pretty awesome.
Hey, Jess.
Yeah?
How can you tell if there's an elephant under your bed?
I don't know.
If you wake up and you're close to the ceiling. You know?
Dear Zoom, can you write the number 6 while moving your foot in a clockwise path? I tried it. It was hard. Lower H of Plano, Texas. Okay, so Caroline,
I'll try
you
first.
start.
Okay, this way's clockwise.
That's counter. Counterclockwise, yeah. The other, yeah, like that.
Okay, that one. Okay. I can't do it.
Oh, you almost got it.
Hold on, I'm gonna try again. This way? No, this way.
Yeah. No, the other way. The other way. You got it.
On the second try. Okay, so
Alright,
I'm
you
gonna
go.
try. You try like her. So it's back on it to see.
Nope, that was straight.
What is that?
You went like this. You started like this, then you went like that, and you started to draw.
I can't do
Alright,
it.
okay, very good. Actually, no, I'll keep it
Just
like
try again.
this.
Well, after this, you can try again.
Clockwise.
I wonder how come it's only 6. Is it a different number too?
Like that. Clockwise.
Yep.
That.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Here, you try again, Claudia.
Here, okay.
It's hard. I know, it's really hard.
Okay. So it's like this, right?
Mhm. No, that was 4.
Oh, I can't do it. Why do you think it's hard? Why do you think it's hard to draw?
Well, because the 6 is kind of a, circle kind of, and you have to move your foot like that, so it's really hard.
Because you're trying to do two
Yeah,
circle type
two
things.
things at the same time. It's like that, pat your head.
Yeah.
I could do this.
Yeah, I know, it's easy.
Well, this, I'm rubbing my tummy, and I'm patting my head. Now I'm patting my tummy and
I
rubbing
can't
my
do
head.
it with the other. Jessica R. and Liz M. of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, nominated Nicole M. and Ashley M. for today's Summa Cum Laude. Nicole and Ashley started a Save the Rainforest campaign. For the month of May, they hung up posters around their school to make everyone aware of the problem. Every Wednesday and Friday, they collected money from their classes. They donated all the money they collected to a conservation foundation. Good work, Nicole and Ashley. You'll be receiving your Summa Cum Laude certificate in the mail. Hey, Claudio.
Yeah, Caroline?
How did an elephant get down from a tree?
I don't know.
He climbed on a leaf and waited till it got him.
Hey, Zoomers, we need you to become part of the Zoom-mungous Backpack Challenge so we can find out how heavy the backpacks are that kids carry. Elisa and I will show you what you'll need to do.
Okay.
Okay, step on the scale with the backpack. Ooh. Because we can't just put the backpack right on the scale because then it might not weigh the backpack accurately.
Okay.
And accuracy is important. That's 105.
Exactly in 105.
With the backpack on.
And then take it off. So this is
Yeah. So now we have to weigh you without it.
and then the difference will be
The weight of the backpack.
cool, man.
Cool. 92. And now we subtract. 3. Carry the 1. 10 minus 9 equals 1, which is 13.
Cool.
So the weight of your backpack, let's say it's Thursday, is 13 pounds. Exactly.
So, make sure to collect data for the Zoomungous Backpack Challenge. Weigh your backpack for 5 days in a row, Monday through Friday. Do it each day as soon as you get home from school. Record the weight, what grade you're in, and if you're a boy or a girl. Then, send your data to Zoom, Box 350 Boston, Mass. 02134, or email it to the Zoom website at www.pbs.org, where you'll also get to see data from all sorts of other kids. The Everything a Kid Should Know How to Do race. Sent in by Whitney S. of Tucson, Arizona. Okay. Good luck, guys. Good luck, everyone. It's the Pink Islands.
All right, ready? Get your ropes behind the line. On your mark. Get set, go.
Come on,
Go.
let's go. You can do it.
Watch your head. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go.
Wow.
Your head. Take your hands off. Take your hands off.
Go, Ray.
Oh,
wow,
good,
go,
good,
Ray.
good.
Go, Ray. Where'd you
Take your hands off.
Wow, good job, Ray.
Go.
Go, Ray.
Yes.
Come on, Kenny, you can catch up. Whoa, come on, you two are good.
Nice job,
Kenny.
Good job,
Kenny.
Yeah, you did good, Kenny.
Check it out. Check it out. We can't do it on our own. We need you to make it known.
That everything you see right here can only be on Zoom because of every one of you.
Who? You.
Feed us
A recipe.
teach us biology,
How to jump.
shows a trick, a riddle, or some poetry.
So if you want to see it coming out of your TV, type it up,
write it down,
and ship it off to Zoom.
Email, send it to Zoom.
Or Gmail.
Cause you called it Zoom. If you got a video, give it up. We'll put it on the show. A super singing Z-O-O-M Zoom. If you will be seeing up on the screen, write your name and your address and do what? Take a wild guess.
Email.
Send it off to Zoom.
Or Gmail.
You called it Zoom.
Email.
Send it to Zoom.
To who?
www.pbs.org.
Gmail.
You know to whom? To Zoom. Z-O-O-M 350. Boston, Mass.
02134.
Send it to Zoom.
All submissions become the property of Zoom
And will be eligible for inclusion in all Zoom media.
This means that we can share your ideas
With other Zoomers on TV, the web, and print materials, and in other Zoom ways. So, send it to Zoom. What was the most embarrassing thing that ever happened to you?
When my mom kissed me on the lips in front of my whole class.
Zoops?
I was at the fair one day and I pulled on a lady's t-shirt because I thought she was my mom.
One time at Halloween, I dressed up as a ghost, but it was way too long, so I kept tripping and losing all my candy, and I couldn't keep up with my friends.
Zoops?
Funding for Zoom is provided by the National Science Foundation, America's Investment in the Future, and the Corporation for Public Broadcasting, and by contributions to your PBS station
from viewers like you.
Thanks! A production of WGBH Boston.